Hello everyone! This is one of those short videos where I give you a couple of things about my favourite videos or my favourite something, or I just tell you a load of random stuff that mattered to me this week. And I have a couple of things I want to tell you, starting off with this. Naha! I have started reading this manga comic called Death Note. Now, I'm not one for manga comics. This is probably the first comic like this I have ever read. But I can tell you that it is really, really good. It's basically about this 17-year-old who finds this book, whose other name he writes in the book dies. And he can write in the book how they die or when they die. It does seem kind of stupid from my description, but it is actually really good. There's loads of little subplots and stuff. My friend recently recommended me to this person on YouTube. Their videos are really good. Let me just get their name. Their name is Digital Filmmaker. I'll put it in the bar thing. And he makes these really simple but effective videos. Basically, he puts on this ninja suit and he answers questions that other people ask him. I was recently revising some science, because revising for science is really fun, and I came across this quite creepy thing in the book. The beginning of this little chapter thing in the book says this: "Ever wondered what it would be like to be the opposite sex?" What? That's kind of creepy. There's also a couple of things in this book which are genuinely creepy. Like that picture there. That kid there is far too happy for his own good. That guy just looks absolutely terrified for some reason. I don't know why either. In the last video I made, I asked you about embarrassing moments that you'd come across in your life, and one absolutely stood out. It was probably one of the most embarrassing things I have ever heard. My internet on my iPod's just died. Oh, there you go. YouTube. Okay, and here it is. One of my most embarrassing moments. Several friends and I were gathered and chatting, catching up. I had not seen or talked to them in a while, being away for several weeks. One friend was really whining on and on, pretty much about nothing. So I commented how she was whining like a little child, and I felt like she should call her mum to pick her up. Everyone stared at me, then I realised I just didn't know. Little did I know, her mum had passed a week before. Awkward. That is pretty horrible. I mean, if you were in a situation like that, what would you say afterwards? Sorry? Okay, that is all I have time for. Actually, it isn't all I have time for. I have loads of time spare, but I can't think of anything else more to do. Sorry if this video was kind of short. See you, goodbye. Also, take a look at my other videos if you haven't already seen them, and thank you for subscribing. This is NylePudding signing out. That's such a stupid thing to say. I promise I'll never say that ever again. And this is NylePudding signing out. Damn it! One of my most embarrassing moments. Several friends and I were gathered and chatting. Several friends and I were gathered and chatting, catching up. I had not talked to them for what? I'll start again. Whining and had a particularly much on and on about. One friend was really whining on and on, particularly much. One friend was really whining on and on, particularly. I can't say that word. I'm such an idiot. Oh no, I've clicked on the wrong button. I'll start from the beginning, shall I? One friend was. Nah, I can't do this. What on earth? So I commented on how she was whining like a little child, and I commented how I can't. One friend was really whining on and on, particularly much about nothing. So I commented how she was whining like a little child, and I felt that.